Most sellers do not fail at PPC because it does not work. They fail because they make the same costly mistakes over and over again. But here is the good news, you do not have to be one of them. Today I am breaking down 20 of the biggest Amazon PPC mistakes sellers make, and more importantly, how to fix them so you stop wasting money and start scaling profitability. Let's dive in. Mistake number 1 is running ads without a goal. You would not start a road trip without knowing where you are going, right? But that is exactly what many sellers do with PPC. They just launch a campaign and hope for the best. Without a clear goal, you will never know if your ads are actually working. Trying to rank, expect higher ACOS at the start. Want profitable sales? Keep ACOS low and track ROAS. Building brand awareness, sponsored brand and sponsored display ads are your best friends. Before launching, set a clear KPI. Is it specific ACOS, a certain number of sales? Whatever it is, track it. Mistake number 2 is relying only on the one PPC campaign type. Running just one auto campaign is not a strategy. It is a guessing game. You are giving Amazon full control over your budget. And trust me, Amazon will happily take your money. Always set up multiple campaigns with the targets. Auto campaigns are good for the discovery of the new keywords. Manual exact matches are best to bid on the proven. Always set up multiple campaigns. Auto campaigns to discover new keywords. Manual exact match to bid on proven keywords, manual phrase match to capture keyword variations, and competitor targeting to steal traffic from weaker competitors. Mistake number 3 is bidding too high too soon. Sellers think bidding higher will automatically bring in more sales, but all that does is drain your budget within hours. Always start with moderate bids. Let your campaigns run for 5 to 7 days and then adjust based on real data. Bid smart, not high. Mistake number 4 is not using negative keywords. If you are just not using negative keywords, Amazon will happily show your ads to the most random shoppers and charge you for it. To overcome this, check your search term report every 7 days and block irrelevant searches before they drain your budget, as we have already covered in our previous PPC videos. Mistake number 5 is ignoring search term reports. Your PPC dashboard only gives half the picture. Your search term report, that is where the real insights are. Download your search term reports weekly and remove money wasting keywords. Double down on profitable keywords and identify competitor essence that are bringing you sales and target them more aggressively. Mistake number 6 is treating all the keywords the same way. Not all keywords are created equal. Some brings tons of clicks but no sales, while others convert like crazy. Adjust bids based on match types. Use a tiered bidding structure for each match type. For example, for the broad match, use the lowest bids, for the phrase match, medium bids, and for the exact match, highest bids. Mistake number 7, ignoring placement adjustments. If you are not adjusting bids based on where your ads show up, you are leaving money on the table. Check your placement report and increase bids for top of search if it converts well. Lower bids on other placements where ACOS is very high. Mistake number 8 is running PPC with a bad product listing. PPC can bring only the traffic, but your listing has to close the sale. Before increasing and spending, optimize your listing. High quality images, competitive pricing, clear benefit driven bullet points, and strong reviews. If your listing is not optimized, you are just paying for people to leave your page. Mistake number 9, letting underperforming keywords or campaigns run too long. If a campaign has been running for 3 weeks with no sales, it is not going to magically turn profitable. Lower the campaign budget, check your targeting and fix what is wrong. Mistake number 10 is not scaling winning campaigns. If a campaign has low ACOS, why is your budget still at $10 a day? Increase the budget by 20 to 30% at a time and test higher bids on top performing keywords. Mistake number 11 is not using competitor targeting. One of the most underutilized PPC strategy on Amazon is competitor targeting. Most sellers focus only on keywords bidding, but ignoring ASIN targeting is a massive mistake. Set up sponsored product ASIN targeting campaigns and target competitor listings with worse reviews or higher prices. Run sponsored display ads on your competitor product pages. Your ad will literally show up right next to their buy box. Mistake number 12 is spreading budget too thin. I see so many sellers launch 10 different campaigns with tiny budgets, thinking they are covering all the bases. But you get weak data because each campaign gets only a few clicks, and you cannot scale properly because no campaigns has enough spend to make an impact. Instead of 10 weak campaigns, focus on 3 to 5 strong ones with enough budgets to gather real data. However, if you have the budget, you can obviously target the other match types as well. Prioritize high converting keywords and proven targeting strategies before adding more campaigns. Mistake number 13, not reviewing PPC data weekly. PPC is not just set it and forget it game. If you are not checking your data at least once a day, you are flying blind. Some sellers only look at ACOS and ROAS, but those numbers do not tell the whole story. Set a weekly PPC review day, download your search term report and identify keywords that waste money. Check bids performance, which keywords need a bid increase, which one should be reduced or paused. Mistake number 14 is overreacting to one bad day. You check your PPC stats and suddenly ACOS spikes by 15%. You got panicked and make aggressive changes. Okay, that is a huge mistake. Amazon PPC fluctuates daily based on competition, search trends, and even the time of the day. Making drastic changes based on just one bad day is a huge mistake. Always look at trends, not a daily fluctuation. Weekly and monthly data gives a much clearer picture. Only adjust bids after 5 to 7 days of consistent performance. Mistake number 15, ignoring retargeting ads. Not every shopper buys the first time they see a product. In fact, most do not. If someone clicked on your ad but did not buy, why not remind them? That is what sponsored display retargeting ads are for. Run views remarketing ads. This retargets shoppers who viewed your product but did not purchase. Mistake number 16, giving up too early. PPC is not magic. It takes time to optimize, but some sellers kill their campaigns after just a few days if they do not see instant results. Every PPC campaign needs at least 14 to 21 days of testing before making any major decisions. Mistake number 17 is not having a launch budget. A lot of sellers think they can test PPC with a $100 budget, but the reality is Amazon PPC requires proper investment, especially for product launches. If you run out of budget too soon, you will lose momentum and ranking power. Allocate at least $1,500 to $3,000 of PPC budget during the first 30 to 60 days of launching a product. If funds are tight, start with a few strong campaigns instead of spreading your budget too thin. Mistake number 18, not adjusting for seasonal trends. PPC performance changes throughout the year, but most sellers never adjust their bids and budgets. Here is what happens. Q4 arrives, competition increases and bids skyrocket. Prime Day comes and you miss out on a huge traffic spike. To fix this, increase budgets before big shopping events like Prime Day and Q4. Use historical data to predict seasonal trends for your niche. Mistake number 19, not testing different bidding strategies. Many sellers set their bids once and never experiment with Amazon's bidding strategies, but choosing the wrong bidding type can either waste budget or limit your reach. Amazon gives you 3 bidding options and each one serves a different purpose. Test different bidding strategies and see how they impact your ACOS and ROAS. Start with down only if you are new and want to limit overspending. Down only is the best option. Use up and down for high converting keywords to increase the sales. And lastly, mistake number 20, not learning PPC properly. Learning Amazon PPC is a skill, yet many sellers expect to just figure it out as they go. That is like trying to fly a plane without training. Keep learning, watch PPC videos just like this one. Test different strategies instead of using the same approach every time. Okay, and that is how you avoid the biggest Amazon PPC mistakes, so you stop burning money and start making data-driven profitable decisions. Here is my challenge for you. Go into your Amazon PPC account today and fix at least 3 of these mistakes. Let me know in the comments which one you were guilty of. And do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell, because next week we are diving into my PPC optimization routine. Real case studies, real campaign fixes and real results as well. Stay focused, keep pushing forward, and I will see you in the next video.